What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Ricky Glazer joined by Christopher McNugget. And today we are going to guide you through the journey of everything you need to know about different wheel sizes, different wheel durometers, different wheel shapes. So basically we're going to be the one-stop shop for everything you need to know about skateboard wheels. How do you feel, Chris?
I love wheels. I like things that roll. Whoever invented the wheel, you the GOAT.
All right, so there's a lot of decisions to make. The first one that you need to make is the size of your wheel. That is probably the most important thing, so let's start it right there. You have a question for the class?
What wheels are in your grip tape? What size are those?
These ones are two-dimensional wheels. They are very prototype. We're just testing them out, so we are not going to discuss those today.
They're not very optimal for rolling, I'll tell you that.
It's hard to spin them a little bit. All right, so what I like to ride is I like to ride either 53 or 54 millimeter wheels. Now, we're taking it back to the metric system. A lot of the other things is in inches, but today we go for millimeters. I guess it just makes it easier, but that is just the industry standard. So I like 53, 54. Let's see what Chris likes.
So I like smaller wheels. I like 50 or 49, which is pretty small. I've just always liked skating smaller wheels. I think growing up, I just never had money to buy new wheels, so they would get really small, and that's what I got used to skating. For me though, I'm closer to the ground, which means my pop is quicker, a quicker snap for flip tricks, tech stuff. So that's what I like.
So I would say the typical range for wheels for conventional street skating, I would say is about 50 is kind of the low end, and then maybe 54 is the high end. Then when we start getting out of that range, it becomes a little bit less common. So typically the smaller the wheels you have, the slower they roll, the closer you are to the ground, and as Chris said, it will affect how you're snapping the tail down because you have less wheel in there. Also, another thing for small wheels is you're out there on some rough ground, you feel it a lot more. You roll it over the cracks, you hit the pebble, you feel it a lot more. You got bigger wheels, you roll over the rough ground, you keep the speed better, you have a little bit more speed. You can navigate the cracks a little bit easier. So they both come with pros and cons.
Yeah, if your wheels are smaller, you have a higher chance of getting stuck on a rock and going flying. It's like, okay, picture a speed bump. You got like a big truck, it's gonna go over it like nothing. You get a small car, you're gonna feel the bump more. It's kind of like that.
So that is typically for street skating. Now, when we talk about skating transition, skating vert, or just a cruiser board, things change drastically. So let's go with skating transition. Typically you will find they skate a lot bigger wheels. So young JD, for example, he only skates vert. He skates 60 millimeter wheels. So like what we said before, Chris likes 50 millimeter. JD's is 60 millimeter, so much bigger. And the reason for that is when you're on such a big ramp, you want to feel really stable and really secure. You want to have as much wheel surface touching the ramp as possible. You don't want to have these little wheels and just not feel as comfortable and as safe. So that's typically when they skate transition, they have bigger wheels. If you were gonna skate a bowl, maybe you would want to be in the in-between zone, maybe 56, 58, something like that, because 60 is really for the vert ramp. And then if you want to skate mega ramp, like they mentioned in the truck video, you want to have big wheels. Maybe even go to your car tire, take off the tire, put it on your skateboard, and then that will be suitable.
So like I was saying before, bigger wheels are better for, rough terrains. So if you have like a cruiser or something that you need to go through, really rocky terrain, you want something like this, something really big and really soft. And this will help you basically pummel your way through any rocky situation. So, a lot of filmers that have softer, bigger wheels like this. And yeah, if you, skating the college campus and you need something to go through every terrain, maybe get something like this, big and soft.
Oh yeah, and Chris has mentioned an interesting word, soft. Now that's the next topic we want to talk about. Two fundamental things that come with wheels after the size. Hard or soft? Now I'll break it down right now, very basically. Hard wheels are more slippery and have less grip. Soft wheels have much more grip and grip to the surface better. So you need to make your decision. Typically you will find street skaters, they like to have harder wheels so they can revert, so they can do lip slides, they can do like more technical tricks, power slides. So they typically have harder wheels. Now what I mean by harder wheels, some of these numbers you might hear floating around is 101A, 99A. These are all representations of harder wheels. Then, like what we were saying, the big wheels for vert skating or for cruiser boards, that's when they start to get a lot softer because like what we were saying, they want to grip the surface and feel safe and they're not worried about doing revert slip slides. So they typically become softer. You hear numbers like 97A, you even hear B letters in there, 80B or something. Honestly, I don't know that anyone actually fully understands this system of durometer, but you just need to try them out and just learn that the difference between hard and soft. So typically street skating, you want 101.8, 99.8. For soft wheels, you can experiment with all the different numbers and do a little bit of research on your own, but the fundamental thing is they are soft wheels, they are softer, they're more for cruising or for skating transition. And then you can make your decisions of what you are thinking about skating, interested in skating, like to skate, and then you can buy the correct wheels accordingly.
That was well said. I like power sliding, I like doing booger slides, lip slides on ledges, so I skate harder wheels. I need less grip for some of those, types of tricks, so I skate harder wheels.
Now you'll notice Chris's wheel is a little bit more rounded, and Chris has primitive wheels, and
Force wheels, baby.
Oh,
shout out Doug does the tails.
Okay, Chris has force wheels, and they're a little bit more rounded. I have Spitfire wheels, and they're a little bit more square. So you can see his surface area that is connecting with the floor is thinner than my surface area here is wider. Now you might say, Ricky, what does that mean, the surface area? And honestly, it's not such a big deal. You just want to try what feels right for you and get a feel for how different wheels feel. Do I want rounded wheels? Do I want square wheels? It's really just up to you. It's all personal preference. You want your skateboard to feel exactly right for you. So it's best to just try a bunch of different ones and then be like, oh, I like this one a little bit more. That one was good, but maybe it could be rounded, maybe it could be less surface area. And those things will come to you over time. But the most important thing is choosing the wheel size, choosing the wheel hardness. If you want to skate street and you buy big, soft wheels, it's maybe not so appropriate. You probably don't want to do that. Street, you want to buy smaller wheels, harder wheels. Transition or cruising, you want to buy bigger, soft wheels. And that is the general principle we want you to take away from this video.
Well said. There's one more thing though. You want to pick the sickest looking wheels because you want the sickest looking skateboard.
And another good decision is, do you want the graphic on the outside or do you want the graphic on the inside?
Yeah.
It's a tough decision that skaters have never quite figured it out. They don't know what to do. My graphic's on the inside, his is on the inside, this one's on the outside.
I used to always have it on the outside because I wanted to show off my sick wheels, but I just set these up and I'm like, everybody says put them on the inside. It preserves the graphic, and
I will say,
I like it.
if you buy cruiser wheels, sometimes they only go one way. So make sure you don't put the cruiser wheels with the graphic on the inside, because typically they may have one way. But every other wheel, it's all good. You put it whatever way feels best. Put one outside, one inside, it's all good.
With the Braille Army Plus membership, you get discounts on all of your skateboard gear, literally everything. 10% off skateboards, wheels, trucks, complete skateboards, helmets, shoes, accessories, literally anything we have on the BrailleSkateboarding.com website, you get 10% off. So get Braille Army Plus. It's everything a skater needs.
All right, so we hope this has helped you on your journey of building your own custom skateboard. I know it can be very daunting, but that's why we are here with you to guide you through the process. So we hope that you enjoyed this journey of learning about the wheels. Let us know in the comments which wheels you ride, soft or hard. And guys, we're happy to have you here. We will see you in the next video.